Look now, I'm going to send it. You ain't got to accept it, but I'm going to send it anyway. Damn. Let's go. Let's go. I might sing a Whitney song for her. I'll be like, did we almost have it all?
What up?
Loving you makes life worth living. You know you never loved that way again.
Oh, come on, Whitney.
Did we almost have it all?
Hey, you brought out a deep cut.
When I saw you. Hey, so let me stop playing. What's going on?
What's up, boo? What up?
I see you. I see you.
I'll see you, boo.
Oh, I ain't never had this many people in my life. What is going on?
I just woke up and I was like, oh, he on live. I want to see what he's doing. I got here.
Yes.
I was like, this dude is hilarious. You looking good, bro. You looking good. I know you've been working out.
Yes. You know, I'm trying to get these pounds off of me. Shit, I ain't doing nothing else. All I can do is be in the house. So I'm like, fuck that. I'm going to work out.
I'm adding pounds. I'm just snacking.
No, don't be snacking. No. Look at all that. You see my arms coming in the form and shit.
I see you coming. You cut. I hope you people watching 20s. We trying to provide the entertainment.
Look, listen.
You know,
I'm watching 20s. I'm watching Boomerang.
Thank you, love.
Listen, it's a shame because you not ashamed, but I'm falling in love with your character Ari. He reminds me of my best friend.
Come on, we've been here.
He don't know if he want to be straight, if he want to be bi. He just, you know, I love his character. I love.
Well, the character is bi. He's bi. I think that's how he identified. Oh, Kathy Najimy up in here. Say what up to Kathy Najimy. Y'all know Kathy Najimy. She was in Sister Act. She's a host.
Oh, that's my girl. Hey!
She in here. What up, Kathy? That's my dog. She's a legend.
You know, that's my movie.
It's everybody's movie, okay? No, but like he is bi, and we really wanted to write that character. Because I think for me, I really wanted to express that Black men, particularly who are masculine presenting, can also be sexually fluid. It was something I really hadn't seen, and I really wanted to do it. Right. And Leland, who's the actor who does it, he really, really got into it. He was like, let's make sure we do this. Let's make sure we do it right. And that last week's episode got us, so people really were talking about tops and bottoms and all that kind of stuff, but it really got us other stuff.
Y'all went there this week. I was like, oh, okay.
And it's because we have a gay Black man in the writer's room, and he wrote that episode. His name was Ladarian, and he really like exposed some things that even we weren't aware of, that we didn't know about, and just about the politics of it, and how Ari only being a top actually doesn't make him as sexually free as he thought. And that was really deep for us. We were like, oh, really? Like, he's like, nah, I want to only be a top. And that's it. And we really kind of we delve into how that can be a form of toxic masculinity in a way. And so it was a way that I didn't even know. I was
shit, because I'm saying I've been gay for 20 years. I ain't even know. I mean, because I know people. No, but this is my thing. I always said,
Rod in the building, whatever.
Bottom for you know who you be a top for, who you be a bottom for. Everybody got a choice, you know. But this week's episode, it was just crazy. Like I'm trying to tell you, that's my best friend. Like we be getting on. I don't want to put all his business out there.
No, yeah.
But but we be getting on him like what's really going on. But see, this I ain't gonna put his tea. I done had too much Patron. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Don't
not only does he love women, but he also loves trans men too. So it's like we like, nigga, you need to make up your mind. Like, what's going on now? You want to say sexually fluid? That nigga's sexually fluid. So we like, you need to make up your mind.
But that's the thing. Do people have to make up their minds? So I think as long as people are aware, because that's what I did like about Ari and his guy, is that they had an arrangement. It was like, he was like, there's a situation. I don't know why you tripping. I don't know why you own one. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think as long as you're honest with your partners and everybody's consensual and everybody's cool, you can do what you want. I mean, like, people can be pan, they can be bi. And I think that's what we're really trying to say is like, you have to choose? As long as you're being safe, as long as people are aware of what's going on, you should be able to live your life as freely as you want. Now, you ain't got to be like the Tiger King where you got two husbands.
Listen, no,
You know
that
what
he
I'm
was a
saying? You
whole
able to be
hot
Tiger
ass
King.
mess. You know, that method make you do all kinds of stuff. I'm staying away from that. I mean,
Child. I said, okay, Tiger King. They trying to act like I'm Tiger King. I'm like, I ain't Tiger King. I said,
no, but I do have a question for you. Let's talk about 20s. So,
sure.
Are you and Hattie, are y'all the same person? Like, because I feel like this is loosely based off you.
Well, look, I mean, it's definitely loosely based on my experiences, but I really did have to give Hattie a new experience because I didn't come up now. You know, I moved out to LA in 2006, and that is like almost a lifetime ago. You know, because when I was out there, you know, we still, girlfriends were still on. You know, the game was still a thing. You know, they like the CW was really about to happen. So I came out there, and it was not the sort of Black Renaissance. It was like they still have Black folks still on the back of the bus. Now, mind you, we still have a long way to go. I don't want people to think that, oh, everything's solved, Black people are winning. It's still some shit that we have to deal with as Black creatives in the business. And even as Black creatives, it's even more difficult now because Black Twitter will get on us if you cast the wrong person, if they don't like the right storyline. You know, it's a whole thing. But she has a very different experience than I did. Like, so yes, you know, she has a boss and she has to run around and she has to learn how to be a writer. And I definitely was chasing after straight women and all that kind of stuff. But, and also too, the women I worked for that people all know, like Ava, Gina, and Mara, if I would have just did it based on them, it would have been very boring. All three of those women are still in my life. So they're not like assholes. So it's like, but the thing about Ida is, I now know what Ida's life is. I'm Ida and Hattie in a weird way. You know what I'm saying? Because, so it's like, you know, because like now I have shows and I have writers that work for me and I sometimes will have a bad day and will come in and be like, why are you so chipper? Why are you so happy? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? But the people that working under me are like, I want your life. You know, they see me pull up in a nice car and see the nice house, but then like I go through stuff publicly, you know what I'm saying? Going through a breakup or like dealing where I say the wrong thing and people get mad. So what I'm trying to show people is that the struggle is actually more fun than the win. You know what I mean? But then sometimes, but not that the win isn't cool. I love the win. I'm very grateful, you know what I'm saying, for my life, and I know I'm very privileged. But I also know that there's a lot of stuff that comes with wearing a crown. And not everybody, you know, is always open to that. All they see is how shiny the crown is. They don't know how heavy it is, and they don't see it like the thorns sticking in the head. So that's also what I'm trying to show is that like Hattie is out here trying to get to where Ida is, but when Hattie gets to where Ida is, you know, she's gonna experience the same things Ida's experiencing. So
well, I'm loving the journey, and you know, like. No, I think I really like Hattie's character. I don't want down your other characters and nothing like that. You know, you're talking to me live, but I really love Hattie's character, and she's definitely a character that we haven't seen on television. Like I would expect her to be, you know, more rougher than she looked, but she's chasing her goals. And I have been there. You know, I've been in my 20s. I've heard a lot of no's, some yeses. But it's just like I've been there. Probably my favorite episode is when Hattie was trying to find her happy place. Because you know, I live with 12 people. I be trying to find my happy place every goddamn way. Okay, so,
I still try to find it.
You know, it be tough. Be like, damn, I can't concentrate here.
Right.
And you know, us doing the Scorpion show in the dining room, that wasn't. I mean, it was a happy place for everybody else, but for me, that was
I used to watch the Scorpion show back there. I used to love that in front of like the China cake, like where you keep all the dishes and stuff. I remember you used to be in front of that cake.
Shit was crazy.
Love it. Yeah. No, but you know, that's the thing. It's like I'm also trying to show, you know, what that struggle looks like, because a lot of people, obviously, I hear from a lot of people about how do I get there, how do I do it, and the thing is, it's like it's easy to procrastinate. It's easy to talk about a dream. It's easy to chase one. It becomes scary when you catch it. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I also try to tell people. It's like you can do all the right things, but mentally, if you're not prepared for what you're really reaching for, you will continue to find ways to self-sabotage.
Right.
You
I
know,
mean,
you will go to the other thing. You will not be consistent. You will not do the thing because I was very, even if you ask my friend Justin Simeon, who created Dear White People, he and I came up together, and he would tell people, he would like, I'd be like, Lena, want to go hang out? Nah, I can't, got it right. And it would seem a little like type A, because I'm like, no, can't, gotta do this. But he looks back now and is like, yeah, Lena, you really were, really building, and you had to do it by yourself in your little studio apartment in the valley. But I really do, really look at that time and think that that's what got me here. And so when I talk to people, I always say, like, do the work, learn the craft. They can't take the craft away from you. Learn the craft. And that's the thing that so many of us don't have access to. And that's what I'm really trying to provide, with the Hillman Grad Mentorship Program, is try to give us some of that privilege that that a lot of us don't have. You know what I mean?
Right. Like, listen, first of all, I'm surprised you came through my live. I done stopped all this singing and stuff. And then I'm like, all right, what my next question going to be? And what my next question going to be?
I know. You like, come on, Cav. Come on, this is what it is right now.
Okay, but I got a real serious
question. Ask me whatever you want. Go ahead.
I don't want to get you in trouble.
Uh-oh.
But how did you get BET to be so open with your scripts and stuff? Because I don't remember seeing a lot of homosexual scenes and stuff like that.
You ain't gonna get me in trouble. I'd be like, look, BET, having an Emmy helps in all areas of your life. I know
that's right.
It mind you, and that did a thing for me with my partners at Showtime, with the Shy. They gave me a lot more, power after that, because I was, the Shy is almost taking me down multiple times, as y'all know.
Right.
But
they tried.
Come on. Because like the first season, like I was like, didn't have any power. I was being rewritten by my showrunner, and he and I weren't seeing eye to eye. But then when the show came out, I had to go promote it. And then the second season I hired someone else who looked like me, but sometimes all skin folk ain't kinfolk. And I learned that lesson the hard way, and I had to figure that out. And then the next season I hired a young cat who had been with me from jump, who no one would ever make a showrunner because he's like young or whatever. But I was like, no, come run this show with me and let's get it right. And that's why season 3 of The Shy, I believe, is the best season of the show. Because I actually I touched every single script. I'm in the show this season. And I really was like, let's make this something special. But that sometimes can be the journey. People think, oh, you got your own show or you in charge. That's why even when I called Charlamagne, I was like, bro, all this controversy, like, I don't have power to fire nobody. They can fire me. Like, do you even know? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't my show.
They better not fire. If they fire you, I'm stopped watching.
Exactly.
Okay?
Which they never would. That wouldn't be the best look for them. But the thing about it is, like, when somebody says, oh, I sold the show, even though you celebrate that, but think about it, you're selling your intellectual property to a company that now owns it. That now you work for a company over a show that you sold. So it's very complicated. That's why a big thing for me, I'm really trying to educate people as much as I can about the business and how things actually work. But back to your question about BET and them, basically because I went over there, the first thing we did together was Boomerang. And because they were already doing that, I didn't come up with that. They were like, we own the rights to Boomerang. Paramount does, and they were like, we want to do a show with BET. And they were going to do it regardless. I just raised my hand because I said, I really don't want somebody to mess this up. Right. That's really the prime opportunity for us to like carry on this legacy, keep these characters flowing, and do something cool. And I knew I wanted to make one of the characters, queer. I knew we have Lala plays a lesbian, and obviously Leland is a bisexual, masculine presenting black man. And they didn't blink an eye because they were just like, we just happy to be in business with you. So do what you will, do whatever you want. And so I really give a lot of the people that work for me a ton of freedom. Like every director that's on like Boomerang, all were new directors. They'd never directed television before. And all of them got to the DGA. With 20s, it's all black women directing it and one black dude who's like super dope. So we really try to find ways, to have BET be a place where folks can learn, folks can grow, folks can express themselves. But then also, because it's me, you're going to have that intersectionality. I got sick of people acting like, are you black or gay? I'm like, sorry, I'm both. So and you have to deal with that. And what I found was with these black ass audiences that watch BET, they don't mind. We don't get a lot of shit from them. No, they don't. That's what I'm trying to tell people. Like if you just put it in front of people and it's good and it's funny and it's interesting, you don't get a lot of shit. Every now and then we get a little comment from a black dude like, why y'all trying to, emasculate the black man? But my question to them is always, why does it mean if a black man enjoys the company of another black man, what is emasculating about that? Right. Nothing. Like so, and they don't even be having no comeback. They're like, okay, because a lot of cats they like, well, I like super straight black dudes like, well, I relate to Ari though, the way his swag and his vibe, and I'm like, great, you can still relate to Ari.
Right.
So and
I'm
that's
telling you,
awesome.
Ari is my best friend. That is
Come
my
on.
best friend.
Ari's out here trying to figure it out. Ari's in these streets.
Right. Listen.
And Ari, mind you, Ari is the fan favorite. Everybody talks to us about Ari. So
Because
to me, what it shows is there's an appetite. There's an appetite to show us as we are. And you can't have a show. I'm never gonna have a show with like more than 2 Black people on there, where one of them ain't gonna be somewhat queer. Because we all have that. We all have it. It's like, let's embrace it.
right. And I like Lala Milan on the show too. Like I
Lala's great.
I didn't think I was gonna like her, but I like her on this show.
Yeah.
And I love that episode with her in the strip club and stuff like that. And she was helping the girl around that, I was like, oh, okay. I'm really liking her on this show.
She's great. And look, a lot of people know Lala obviously from her Instagram, her videos, but she really, we met at like the MTV Awards, and she was like, I want to work with you. I want to figure it out. And I said, I'd love to. I said, when the right thing comes along, let's do it. And when we were casting this, I just thought of her. Because if you think about Boomerang, the movie, it had so many different types of actors. You had Grace Jones, who comes in and is great. I haven't even seen Grace Jones or anything like that, but she came in, she slays as Strange. Then you have somebody like Holly, then you have somebody like Eartha Kitt, then you got John Witherspoon, R.I.P., then you got Martin, David Allen Greer, Robin Givens. You had so many different kinds of actors in that movie that made for this beautiful like buffet of just like Blackness. And I really wanted the show to be that way as well. So it's like I wanted to have a different array of actors, and I think that's why the show really pops, because everybody is so unique, everybody's so different, and everybody brings something different to the table. Because even having Lala and Leland in a scene together is hilarious.
Right. Like, listen, all I know is I look forward to watching both shows. I know I slept last season. I was sleeping a little bit, but then when I was watching, like, I was in that shit. Like, I was in it. Like, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I lacked off a little bit. But these shows, like, we really do need more people talking about these shows. We need these shows trending on Twitter every Wednesday. So it's Waithe Wednesdays on BET, 10 p.m. Like,
true story.
We all need to be watching. We all need to make a trend. And, like, I know we haven't talked about it on the Scorpio Show. Me and Mikkel are coming back together tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Live. And
y'all gonna do it like this? Y'all gonna social distance?
No, he's coming to my house. I haven't seen him for 3 weeks.
Wow.
So, but he's coming here.
Are y'all doing masks? Are y'all be safe though?
Okay. Look, I got my mask
out here. Not like, social distancing.
I mean, like,
yeah, there you go. Come on. We got social distance. We can't have.
We're gonna look crazy, looking like medical doctors on the screen.
I can hear every word you saying. Y'all better have the mask on. Let people know. Like, don't be out here playing. Don't be out here playing.
I know it's crazy, because this morning I was like, wait a minute. I sprayed some air freshener and I couldn't smell it, but then I sprayed some cologne and I could smell it. No, I ain't got no coronavirus. It will start making you think stuff like.
Yeah, I know. You start sneezing. You're like, oh man, I got the corona.
You're like, oh my God, I can't even breathe. Wait a minute, is that the corona?
That's the corona. Stay your ass inside. Somebody's asking me when the Shy's coming back. The Shy's coming back now. In June. I can't remember the exact date, but June. I think it's on my page somewhere. But we decided to move it up.
I'm ready for the Shy. And I know, man, you talked a couple weeks back, because I had reservations about Candy. I'm like, man, what the fuck you doing? And we talked, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like, we talked, and then I was like, oh no, I'm ready for season 3.
Yeah, and ready. Candy, don't sleep on Candy, okay? Candy does a really good job. Candy, she takes it very seriously. And I don't watch Housewives of Atlanta, but I hear she's been talking about Housewives of Atlanta.
Right.
But she takes it very seriously. She auditioned for one part, but it was like a little too big for her schedule, and so then she got this other role that I think is more fitting. And I really got in there, and I worked with her, and I gave her thoughts, and I gave her notes, and she's super good and chill, and like she was never a diva on set. She was always super sweet and always down to come in and do the work. I really enjoy working with her. She's super chill, and I don't think of her as a Housewives of Atlanta. I think of her as like an icon from Escape. Like, that's my shit.
Right.
I'm like you the chick from Escape, okay? You wrote Scrubs, so it's like she to me is a legend in the game, and I'm just honored to have her on the show, and she's really great. We got some special guests coming up. Y'all know Lala's in there, Luke James is in there this season. We really got some folks in there because I know we lost one. So I was like, let me get some people in here, know your faces because you know how we are. But I just think it's a we also have some queer representation. I'm not gonna get into how and what and what's going on, but because I have more power, I was like, wherever I can, and it's not like pushing an agenda. I think sometimes people think, oh, why you gotta always have a queer element? It's like, no, it's like that's a part of the world. That's a part of the community.
It's everywhere.
Yes.
I remember when I used to sneak and watch, something that had a gay character on there.
Come on, like
now it's everywhere, and everybody needs to embrace it and stop thinking that it's an agenda. It's life. This is how we, how we live.
Right.
And you shouldn't be ashamed to see that on television. Like,
no, yeah.
Like as much straight stuff we see. You know what I'm saying? If it didn't make your child straight, then how was it going to make them gay by seeing something gay?
Yeah, people should check out this thing I was honored to be a part of. It's on Apple TV. People have the Apple TV Plus app called Visible, which is a 5-part docuseries about basically the LGBTQ plus community being featured in television and how it's everything from like My So-Called Life all the way up to like the Thanksgiving episode. They really do talk about the history of the representation and the lack thereof in television and how it can have a really huge impact on our society. So yeah, I was honored to be a part of that, and it's just proof that like people need to see themselves. They need to see themselves. It makes a huge difference in people's lives. I learned that firsthand. Like I really didn't think. I hand the guy. I didn't think the Thanksgiving episode would turn into what it did. I really didn't. I thought.
God.
I didn't. I was like, oh,
people ruined that for me. Because I was watching Master and None, and everybody like, oh my God, wait till you get to Thanksgiving. Wait till you get to Thanksgiving. I'm like, shut the fuck up. But when I got there, I can watch that episode anytime. Like. Right. Episode. I love that episode. Like I do. And that was when we got to see more of you on the show. Shit. But it was really good.
It was a beautiful experience. I was really honored to do it. Obviously, Angela Bassett came through, Kim Whitley, who are people who are still like Angela Bassett still thinks she's my mom. Like it's like she will call me, text me. I'm like, oh, I got another. I got 2 black moms. Jesus. Right. Okay. You see me struggling about the one I got. But it was a beautiful thing, and it really turned a scary experience. Anybody ever had to come out to their mom, if you come out to a black mom, it is not fun. It's scary and it's crazy. And it was, again, for me, it was very difficult. It was hard. All those things. And then God is real. For him to turn that experience into something not only beautiful, but has helped so many other people come out. I mean, some people come up to me and tell me that, come on, Danielle, she's in the room in the building. Some people have come out to me to say, your episode helped me come out to my family. So I'm just really grateful for that moment. But it really, really did stay with me. And it made me go, oh, I have to do more of this. I have to become a champion of our stories because it's helping people. It's helping people in their lives. So why not?
Yeah, and like people, they write me in and they used to tell me like, oh my God, like you make me feel so free and stuff like that. Because I never, just being on YouTube, I've never seen anybody like that. But I'm still scared of telling people like the right way to come out because I don't know the right way for you to come out.
There is no right way.
Like I was 16, I came home from Six Flags and they was like, is he gay? Because I think he gay. So I was like, yeah, a lot of my friends are. Have you slept with a man? Yes, I have. And they were, it was crazy for a little bit, but nobody's like, you got to move out. I disown you and stuff like that.
Right.
And I just wanted my family to know that I'm the same Kevin. Y'all just know who I like to sleep with. And that's it.
Exactly. But I remember watching you, and Mikhail on your YouTube show. That was also a form of me seeing myself and related to it because y'all so black, but also so yourselves. And the way you guys would talk about things, it reminded me of home. It reminded me of myself. And I think there's so many people out there where you guys are really doing a huge service. Just y'all sitting and chatting and talking and whispering and, oh, you tried it, like all that kind of stuff. You drinking the water. It's just like, it's amazing. People coming into the room, like while y'all doing stuff. You like, what? No, okay, we filming. Okay, get out. It's just it's so real. It's so grounded. It's so black. And that's how I try to put people on it. I'm like, yo, if you need the news, get it from the Scorpio Show. Because that's the best way to get the news, in my opinion.
Yeah, like
real shit.
I know y'all don't. To all those listening or watching, we doing the podcast now. I know a lot of people don't like podcasts.
No, people do like podcasts. People like podcasts. The only way I heard podcasts are down now, obviously because people are at home and people obviously have to listen to them in their cars. But I love a podcast, and we got to figure out. We're gonna find a way for us to work together, me, you, and Mikhail, because I really do want y'all show to go global for people to really see it, and we just got to figure it out. But we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it figured out. You know,
I can't wait. I'm getting myself together. I'm trying to get myself together.
No, you are. I remember when Iyanla was helping y'all. Iyanla was like, y'all got to do it once a week. Y'all got to keep a schedule. Y'all got to keep a schedule. I was like, tell him, Iyanla. Tell him.
She was true. That was so true. And we still, 8 years later, we still need to follow that shit because I know people are looking for us. And it's like, look, y'all, we taking a break right now. We taking a break because our city, like, you don't know what's going on. And like, we just like, we need to chill for a little bit. And I've been here. And I've been like, I'm trying to take care of my mom, but now I'm like, look, it's 12 of y'all in here. I ain't doing everything. Everybody home because they not working. So y'all gonna be doing the shit I do.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you gotta, y'all, I want y'all to really fulfill all of your potential. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want y'all leaving this earth with no dreams unfulfilled. And I want y'all to be focused. I want y'all to have y'all plan. I want y'all to figure it out. And I want to be helpful. Because I really like what y'all are doing. I really think y'all are special. There's no way y'all would be doing this for this long if it didn't touch somebody, if it didn't mean something. And y'all have had people, that really check for you. I mean, Luke James has come on the show. Jennifer Lewis has come on the show. Tamar Braxton was like checking for y'all. Like, Iyanla came on the show. Like, I've seen it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm one of your, supporters and listeners and friends. I mean, shit, Mikhail be texting me all the time. I'm like, whatever. But it's like, to me, like, you can't ignore that. You can't ignore it. You can't ignore the power that y'all have. And I think now it really is up to y'all to be like, all right, what do we got to do to set ourselves apart to make sure that the world knows our names? And I want to do whatever I can to help make sure that happens. Yeah.
I mean, I know what it is. I'm saying, like, I know exactly what it is. But I don't want to spill my guts out to all these people. No, but I can tell you personally, but I don't want to spill it out.
Okay, well, you can always hit me. You can always text me, man.
Right. I know. I'm not, yeah, I'll
talk to you. I get it. Y'all got regular jobs. You know what I'm saying? I know Mikhail got a job. I know you do. Look, life happens too. Trust me. I get that. But at some point, you got to be like, all right, it's either now or never. What we doing? Let's get this done. Because it's like, trust me, I've been in the trenches. Like, I came up with Issa. I remember Donald before he had Atlanta. It's like, we've all been there where it's like, all right, what we gonna do?
It's the point that sometimes you can feel, I'll just say this for some, you can feel stuck and you trying to still like find your purpose. Like, it's like, cause some, how people like, oh, we're gonna work with you, we're gonna work with you, we're gonna do this, and things just fall apart and it just don't work. And it's just like, well, we still doing this and people still coming back, but it's like, okay, but I don't know what's next. Like, I just sometimes feel stuck. Like,
I get that. I get that.
And it's like, okay, we just doing this just to do this, but where's the passion? Where's the drive? Where's the energy? And like, when we do our podcast, I feel like that's our old self. Like, we talk like how we used to talk on YouTube because everything is so censored. It's like, if you say this on YouTube, you can't get paid for this. Like, it's so much. But like when I do the podcast, I love it.
What up, Corey?
I can say what's on my mind and say what's on my heart, and we talk like how we talk. Like it's just us. So
okay, yeah, I'm not mad at the podcast. That can be, I got a deal with Amazon, and they have a site called Audible. So let's talk and see if there's something maybe y'all could possibly be on Audible. But again, it's like sometimes when we come in and say, what about these new kids on the block? Even though y'all ain't new, you new to them, and they may be like, oh, well, what's their following like? Do they have a following yet? Because sometimes you got to put yourself on before somebody else does. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what you're doing is right. Like, keep doing what you're doing.
The best thing is don't wait for nobody. Like, y'all gotta, if anybody watching, you gotta keep doing it for yourself.
Yes.
Like, you can't wait for nobody to say, we're gonna put you on. You gotta keep pushing. Because if it don't work, then what? And I can tell you because I've heard it so many times and I've waited and it's just like, bitch, I'm getting old. I'm 35. Like,
I'm 35.
I'm getting old.
We still cute. We still young.
like me for so long.
Remember
You know,
waiting
so
to
like,
tell when Savannah was like, I'm 33 years old. You were like, oh, that's old. And now we're like, oh damn, we older than Savannah. No, but I would say this though, you know, look at what's happening right now. Obviously, a lot of people are doing lives and stuff like that because people are at home. But look what D Nice did. Everybody's been knowing D Nice. People know D Nice for a long time. Now, because he just decided, and again, I don't think he was even trying to do anything crazy. He just was like, I'm going to spam for people because folks is at home. And now it's become this big thing. And when this whole quarantine is over, D gonna make some money.
Right, I can't wait.
You spend, but again, it's like he took what he does well, and he did it in a way for people to really help folks. And next thing you know, like he's on, you know, through his
that thing was
Good Morning America
like,
and everywhere.
People were sending me stuff in my inbox. I'm like, I don't even know who D Nice is, and then. There's like Michelle Obama was there, and Joe Biden was there, and this
everybody was there.
Everybody.
Janet popped up. Janet popped up in the room, and he started playing Janet songs. But I use it as an example: is that whatever you do well, if you do it well enough people will notice and pay attention. You know, and then it's like, and then people come to you because the truth is like I've hired D Nice spun. Our screening party at Sundance for 20s because I've just known him for a long time. He's a good dude, and now to see him blow up, like there's a lot of us who have hired him on our own. I'm like, wow, now the price done gone up. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, do what you got to do to make your price go up. You know, whatever that is. Like if you and Mikhail want to go live once a week, you know what I'm saying? Like, and just so people, and then you never know. It's like, and if you have me as a guest, it's like y'all can, all people you like, you want to hit Brandy, you want to hit Luke, have them as guests, and then you get more people. They go like, oh, who are these cats? I never heard of them. I don't know. It may be people in this room right now that follow me that got an alert because I'm on live with you, and they go, wait a minute, Scorpion Show, what's this? Let me check out what he got popping or what's going on. It's all about doing something unique that people notice, and then once people notice, then they come running. Like I have been working forever in the game, and then all of a sudden I win an Emmy and do a speech, and then folks like, so what are you interested in? What do you want to do? It was like, oh, I had to like write the Thanksgiving episode to really get put on. You know what I'm saying? I had to put myself on. You know, even though like I didn't know that's what that was gonna do. So I think if you just continue to do what you do well, and if you do it well enough, people will notice, people will pay attention. I always say mediocrity blends, greatness does not. Right. So it's like always be great in whatever it is you're doing, and people gonna see you. But y'all been doing it for a while, and people really respect what you got. And you have a huge following. People love y'all. But I think now it's about y'all getting strategic about y'all, especially right now. Like y'all need to be sitting down, coming up with your plan. What's the strategy, and how? Also, since people are at home, how do you make the most of this captive audience? How do you do it? And this is one small way right now. Man, you talking because folks don't even know. Like we really connected. Like this ain't no Hollywood shit. Like I'll text you, I'll hit you on your birthday. I'm like, what up? What's going on? So people don't even know that. You know what I mean? But it's like y'all got what it takes. Now it's about putting that blueprint together and really being like, how do we? Let's be smart. Let's put our heads together to figure out how we can really get people talking. Because y'all already got like fans.
Yeah, I'm saying like I'm more motivated now. Like this is crazy.
Yeah, man,
I don't even know what to say. This is crazy.
You got it. We just have this conversation in front of people, but the truth is, it's like this is what it is about being vulnerable. Like you saying, I feel stuck. I feel fear. So many people are on here like, me too. I can relate to that. Like I felt stuck. Like my 20s journey, like it was at BET years ago. They didn't do it. Then it went to Hulu. They developed it over there for like years. They didn't do it. Then TBS chopped the pilot, and they were like, "Oh, we have a merger. We can't do it." And then BET was like, "Oh, we got new leadership. You want to come over here and show us the pilot?" And maybe we bought it. And BET bought that pilot. The pilot y'all see was shot and made by TBS, and BET bought it from them and picked up the series. So that was my journey with 20. So it's like I know about what it feels like to feel stuck. I know what it feels like to be like, what? Is this not supposed to happen? But you have to care. Like my own team was like, Lena, ain't nobody 20s, we don't know, dog. And I was the only one believing in the dream.
Sometimes, because I remember years ago I seen that it was supposed to come out and then it just never came out. And then
right. So here's the deal. I've been where you at. I've been like frustrated. Like what is going on? Like, come on, man. I know what I got is good. But if you're patient enough, you know what I'm saying? But also still doing the work, still doing other things to get people to pay attention. Because honestly, if the Thanksgiving episode hadn't happened, 20s wouldn't exist. It's almost like I had to be my own revolution. I was like, what? You know what I'm saying? But so what? Like, I didn't care because I knew what I had with 20s. I knew what I had. And I was just like, just trust me. You know what I mean? But it's like, y'all know what y'all got with the Scorpion Show. But now I think, but I think too, just practically, like try to get those like celeb guests to come on. That'll get people to pay attention. Just have people like, yo, text people like, yo, do me a solid, come talk to us for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, da, 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 da. You'd be surprised. I'm hitting up my friends right now. On Wednesdays when I go live before Boomerang and 20s, I'm hitting up some of my celebrity friends like, yo, you want to go live with me? What's up? Because last week Snoop dialed in just organically.
Well, and I was on your live?
Snoop. Yeah. Snoop was
wow,
like, let me get in here. And so now me and Snoop on there smoking, obviously. And it was dope. You know what I mean? And then Lala came in. So it was like, but it was organic. So, but I'm just saying, it's like, don't let fear or feeling stuck make you feel like God has forgotten about you. Because he hasn't. Your steps are ordered. Your steps are ordered.
Wow. This is shit. I don't even, look, I wasn't even expecting all of this. You poured the Yala on me because I wasn't even expecting this. Like, wow.
Now is the time. I just feel like this is the time. We all at the crib right now. It's like some people can just chill and sleep and vibe. Other folks are like, let me get into it. Let me really see what's up. This is a very unique time. Very unique. Like, when are we going to get this again? Uh-oh, Kelly Rowland in here.
Are you serious?
Up, Kelly Rowland. Kelly Rowland is in the building.
Oh, I'm about to run off of this camera now. Kelly, I ain't talking Kelly no long time. Oh my God, wow.
Kelly is the shit.
Wow.
Kelly Rowland, icon. I call her icon. Kelly, wow. They are supremes. Kelly, icon. Don't sleep. Kelly is the shit. We love you, Kelly. So real. Everybody here, Kelly's the realest motherfucker on the planet.
I got my microphone, Kelly. I'm about to sing for you. Let me start.
You gonna do? You know what you gotta do? You gotta do motivation.
Motivation. I can't do motivation. I can't do.
Oh, you can't do motivation. It's too X-rated.
It's
too X-rated.
You got the head up. The tone. I don't have it right now, boy.
You got to lip sync that one. You got to lip sync motivation. That was the joy.
I got Kelly. I got Kelly on the IG live playlist. I got Red Wine on there because that's my fucking song. I haven't even talked to Kelly. I've never talked to you about Talk a Good Game, but I know you know that's my shit. And look, Red Wine is my shit. Should have had a video. Should have had everything. Like.
I like Kisses Down Low. Kisses Down Low is lit.
I love
how cliche
I love
Kisses Down Low.
Album.
Kisses Down Low.
It's been 7 years. Kelly better stop playing. All right.
I know she gonna stop playing. She gonna stop playing. Kelly.
I'm about to take the heat off me and put it on Kelly. Like Kelly. You know we all waiting. The Rolling Stones been waiting for a long ass time. Kelly, stop playing.
Rolling Stones. I'm dead. I gotta be a Rolling Stone.
Yes, you gotta be a Rolling Stone.
I'm already a Rolling Stone. No, Kelly. Yo, Kelly coming. Kelly gonna come back. Kelly coming. But Kelly. But the thing is, like, people can't just drop anything. You know what I'm saying? I think because people have such a, these are set such high bars. They gotta make sure when they do come, they come right.
Yeah, like
don't tell them titles. Tell them later. I'm not telling no titles.
Listen. I'm just excited because it's been so long, and I'm just like, when is it coming? Kelly, like I'm trying to.
Kelly has to go do some shit to go do her workout gear.
Yeah, yes, I see the Fabletics thing. Y'all need to get something for the men. Put my ass up and something.
I think they do, because I saw Kevin Hart, Kelly. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think I saw Kevin Hart and his wife in your stuff, but I could be wrong. Yeah. I think they have stuff for men coming, or it's about to be available. I know Kelly she brighten right now. She probably like on the men's side. I think she'll probably say, but I believe I saw Kevin Hart and his wife in her stuff, but I could be wrong. But I know, and also too, I don't wear no feminine shit. I don't need the masculine stuff. That's why I'm like, Kelly, holla at me too. I was trying to get Rihanna to come with that masculine shit. Like, come on.
Listen,
Kelly said it's true. Kelly said she does have stuff for men.
Well, Kelly, give me the hookup. Shit, I'm right here. I'm gonna go right on YouTube. I'll go right on Instagram Live in my Fabletics. Go on my show and tell.
I may be
right here doing it
to work out if I got some. We'll see what happens.
Right.
Yo,
this has been lit, man. Lena, I am just listen. I just want to say thank you because I wasn't even expecting. You see me all DJing and singing and stuff, just having a good
Yes.
time, and then you just come through. That God just be working. Like
He
that
do.
was just crazy. And just for even to admit, like, cause I didn't want to, and then I was like, well, just go ahead. And then it's so many people watching, and they probably feel the same way. And
Yes.
like you got me together today, and I wasn't ready, but it was so motivational. Like, thank you so much.
Nah, man, I support you. I'm proud of you. I got your back. Don't ever feel like you alone out here. And just know, like, whenever you feel stuck or whenever you feel, you know, afraid, just remember who's, you know, you were made in his image. All right?
Yes.
Everybody here on this planet got a purpose. And we can either choose to walk in it or not. And I hope that we all start to choose to walk in that purpose, because he didn't give us a purpose for no reason. So please, just like don't give up. Just always be faithful, you know, and just always stay focused. Stay focused. Like, have that. Just do that. Don't be distracted. Last there's no episode about distractions on Twitter.
I know. I was gonna say
distractions.
you was talking about Hattie, and I could get distracted at anything. Like, I could just be like, all right, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm like, damn, what the fuck I said I was gonna do? Like, I could get distracted that fast. Like,
yeah, me too. It's easy. It's so much going on. You know, but it's like you gotta stay focused. It's like what they call like Mamba mentality. That Mamba mentality, you gotta have it. Stay focused on what your dream is, and if you be specific about where you're trying to go, when you think about it, it's like, hey, if this activity is not getting me to the goal, I'm not gonna do it.
Right.
Everything I do should be me walking toward my dream. So just stay focused. You got it though. You got it.
Wow. Like, I don't even know what else to say.
No, man, it's been lit. It's been so good talking to you, vibing with you, and just thank you everybody that came through, man. You know, people came through today. They said, "What's up?" on the Sunday.
Yes, on
Sunday
Palm
service.
Sunday.
Sunday service.
Palm Sunday.
Come on.
Yes. Well, I got my word in today, and I ain't have to go to church for the day. I sat right here and I listened to you.
Oh, man.
Thank you so much for that.
I believe in you, man. Whatever you need, I got you.
Thank you. Well, I got to get up off this live. But Lena, thank you so much to everyone watching. Don't forget BETs every Wednesday at 10 p.m. Boomerang and 20s. You guys can watch. If Kelly Rowland's still here, sometime between 2020 and 2021, we getting the album. Y'all
She gonna give us
hit her up on the Fabletics. And shout out to Kathy and Jimmy who was here. Like,
Kathy and Jimmy was in the building. Come on.
Yes.
Corey Roberts was in the building. I'm trying to think. I see my girl Danielle. Danielle Young was up in here. I'm going live with her at some point soon. We're trying to figure that out. But yeah, and promote your own shit. Where can they listen to you? Where can they see you